In an explosive television first, 7 News has been given rare access inside the WA police unit that hunts child predators online.
Reporter Jerry Damasi sat alongside detectives as they pretended to be children in chat rooms, exposing the adult predators trying to lure them.
Inside an unsuspecting Perth office building, WA police go hunting for child predators.
There are people out there that are up to no good. There are people in there that are actively trying to harm and exploit children.
Behind fake online profiles, detectives posing as children.
So this is an active chat room and you're sitting on here looking for what?
So we're obviously West Australian based, so we will actively look for West Australian offenders.
Often the predators come straight to them, using tactics to draw the child in, like flattering them or mirroring their interests. It begins as an innocent chat and quickly descends. On this screen, a real conversation with a predator. Most of it is too graphic to show.
This person knows that they're speaking to a young child. I mean, it's infuriating.
Yeah, but it's made very clear the age of the person they're speaking to. Like time and time again, we'll explain that we're a 14, 15-year-old, 13-year-old, but the majority that we deal with, unfortunately, will just continue with the conversation knowing that they're actively speaking to a child.
Often the predator will lure the child to an encrypted platform.
They're anonymous, so sometimes there'll be no mobile phone linked to it, there'll be no email address linked to it, so then we have the battle of identifying who that person is.
Using top secret state-of-the-art tech to track them down, then this.
You're under arrest as a suspect for possessing and producing child exploitation material.
Last year, the Child Exploitation Squad apprehended 211 predators in WA and identified 67 previously unknown child victims.
I need to place you under arrest as a suspect, for an offence of distributing child exploitation material.
Detective Steve Britton says those numbers barely scratch the surface. Most WA child victims remain unidentified.
Those victims there is definitely a small percentage of what's out there, absolutely.
7 News can tonight reveal a recent breakthrough in Geraldton that is particularly disturbing. Detectives say they intercepted a man asking children to send him intimate images. A raid of his home allegedly uncovered multiple mobile phones with secret files hiding images and chat threads. He's now been charged with inducing a child to act as a prostitute. This man, 43-year-old Trent Owen Oliver, posted ads online disturbingly soliciting parents to give up their children. He was sentenced to 18 months in prison. This 55-year-old grandfather sentenced to 8 months for publishing graphic online fantasy stories about his own granddaughter.
Who are these people?
So we've arrested lawyers, teachers, accountants. They're West Australians, they're people that are just walking around in the community.
And these predators are now targeting popular online children's games that many parents don't realise have a chat function.
You've got kids as young as 6, 7 on gaming environments, Minecraft, Roblox.
Exposing children to adult material, violence and even scams.
They're being exposed to such high-level content that young brains aren't prepared for.
Experts say talk to your children openly and early. Know who your kids are talking to online and immediately install parental control apps like Custodio, Alpact and Bark. But if they're early teens or younger, just cut them off.
Safety-wise, they're probably too young to be in chat rooms and talking to anonymous people on the internet.
How on earth do you do this sort of job? I mean, you are watching hours and hours of this horrific exploitation. How do you survive mentally?
It can be a challenge. So that reward of rescuing these children constantly and holding the offenders accountable for their actions is how we keep going.
Jerry Damasi, 7 News.